I'm Ava, and today we're testing out more Barbie doll hacks. This first one I found on Instagram, and quite frankly, in the nicest way possible, I was terrified. Basically, they gave this Barbie doll a completely new face, and she looked a little scary, to say the least. But I was intrigued by one part of the video, and that was how they changed the Barbie doll's lips. If you know me, you know I'm always looking for new fun ways to customize the dolls, and I am curious to see if we can alter the Barbie doll's lips using a similar technique to this video, but hopefully make them look a little less jarring. Now, as a nail artist pro, I'm led to believe that they most likely used Polygel to shape these lips. So that's the method that we're gonna try. On this doll. Sorry girl, you're kind of the experimental sacrifice for today. Best of luck. Yes, I'm using this doll because I don't really care about her. She's just a very basic Barbie doll face mold, and her lips are fairly small, nothing wrong with that, but I feel like we'll be able to see the biggest difference on a doll with smaller lips. She also just looked like the exact same doll that they used in the video too. Now, although they didn't do this in the video, before we get started, I do want to remove the doll's lips with acetone just so we're working with a completely clean base. If you don't know what Polygel is, it is this stuff that you can use for nail extensions, and actually was the first technique I ever tried for nail extensions. Also now definitely my least favorite way to do nail extensions. I actually despise this method, but a long time ago I was sent a ton of Polygel tubes, so I am kind of excited to maybe be able to put some of this to use. I don't know if we should go pink, clear, or white. I'm thinking maybe pink, because that's also what they did in the video. Now, I really don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna start by just grabbing some of the Polygel, and I'm just gonna like smear it onto the doll's face, I guess. Why does this look purple? This does not look pink, but whatever, we'll probably paint over it anyways. Actually, I guess it kind of does look like purple on the thing. Oh well. And to shape the Polygel, I like to use rubbing alcohol and a brush. And I guess let's just try to form some decent looking lips. Yikes, this is actually getting kind of scary. Oh my. I also want to mention, after looking into this Barbie lips hack a little bit further, I found a TikTok account that also does some dramatic Barbie doll transformations. And although in my opinion, they're still quite out there, they did give me some more hope into believing this hack could actually somewhat work and not look completely cursed. And some of them even looked, might I argue, not bad. And actually kind of good. I'm not super happy with how it's looking at the moment, but I kind of feel like I should just cure it right now because this stuff likes to move around. Like, it is quite liquidy and it's hard to keep its shape. I also don't know why her face is so shiny. I hope that's gonna go away. I'm really feeling like the top lip is significantly larger than the bottom lip, so I definitely gotta work on this a little bit more. I am feeling less confident about this, and also kind of bad for hating on the doll in the video because she's not looking too much better, honestly. I can see the vision, but there's just certain things I did that I don't love. So I am gonna see what happens if I try to like shape it a little bit more with my nail drill now that everything is fully cured. This is my lower quality nail drill and it's like really, look at that shake. That's not good, but whatever. I don't know if this is gonna make things better or worse, but there's only one way to find out. That honestly might have done something. Like, that might have helped. I don't know, I'm scared, but I feel like all that's left to do at this point is paint them, give them some color, and maybe somehow they'll actually look okay. And sticking with the theme of nails, I'm gonna use a pink kind of jelly nail polish to paint the doll's lips. Okay, looking at it now, I definitely need to go in with a bit of a darker shade of pink, or just more opaque of a color. And then in the video, they also did use a bit of a darker color to kind of shade the lips a little bit, so I am going to do that as well. And I guess we'll just finish off with a top coat. Is it the best thing ever? No. Is it the worst thing ever? Also no. I don't know how to fully feel about this. It definitely like worked, I guess, and I would say I prefer it over the lips in the video. You can argue with the wall. You can see the potential here. Like, if I actually gave this a couple more tries, it could maybe look better. But for the first try, I'm not mad about it at all. And in fact, I kind of want to give her a really quick face repaint just to kind of maybe match more of the vibes of the lips. Nothing crazy, kind of just like my standard makeover, but maybe it can help the whole vibe look a little bit more fluid, if that makes sense. I think I literally made it worse. I don't know what the heck happened, guys. I swear I don't suck this bad at repaints. I don't even know what the heck I was doing, but it looks honestly really not good. I hate it so much. Whatever. The main point of this hack was the lips, and I would say it was a success. I would also say that practice is needed, and I think it is a fun hack regardless, and something you could try yourself if you're brave enough. Let me know if you preferred the before or after of this doll. I don't really like either. Make sure to stick to the end of this video because I tried this hack again and it turned out so much better. This next hack I saw on YouTube by Everyday Barbie, and it was how to give your dolls removable bangs. And that was definitely quite intriguing to me. So let's see if it works. I have this gorgeous doll here. Yes, I had to get this doll again after we did the makeover because I do just love her pink hair that she comes with. So I caved and bought her again. But she'll be the perfect candidate for this because I still have my leftover pink hair from the other doll. So we can use this to make her bangs. I really hope this works. I feel like she looks so cute with some bangs, and she's got some hefty forehead space, so I think it could really suit her. I'm gonna cut out a section of this hair. Hopefully we can keep this all together nicely. All right, and then I'm gonna make a strip of hot glue on some parchment paper and stick that hair on there. Okay, let's peel this off. And then we're gonna trim that top edge so that it's a little bit cleaner. I don't think I used enough glue because I keep on losing hair. I'm gonna try to like get an idea of how long we need this to be. I'm also gonna grab some wire and attach that to our bangs piece. And then I guess I'm gonna like try to mold it to the doll's head so that it like holds in place or something. I didn't like how the thick wire was turning out, so I tried using some thinner wire and even tried kind of poking it through the glue like they showed in the video. But I wasn't really having any luck with that either, honestly. And now we're at this stage. I just literally glued a piece of thin wire just like fully on the piece here, and I think this might be our best bet. I also tied the doll's hair up in a ponytail to kind of keep everything out of the way and maybe make this a little bit easier. Okay, I think I kind of got it to stay in place. I don't know what's gonna happen when we take out the ponytail though. Okay, I'm seeing the potential. I'm seeing it. She's not seeing anything though. And then apparently this next part is the hardest part, which is not great news because I've already struggled enough getting here, but now we're gonna actually cut the bangs and try to style them. I don't want to go too short. I definitely don't want to go too short. Okay, she still can't see, but we're getting there. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I should have watched like a bang styling tutorial before this, but I honestly am surprised we even got here. Okay, the eyes are starting to make an appearance. Wait! I don't hate this. It's not like the best thing ever, but I don't mind it at all actually, especially if you just really position the hair properly so that it looks a little bit more fluid. This kind of looks good. One thing I noticed is the more you can actually push like these bangs up on the doll's head, the better. Because if you think about it, like bangs on people don't just start from their forehead down. Like I just kind of pushed this up as far as it would kind of let me go while also not getting too short in the front. And it kind of looks good. I would say this is a success. I also think it'd be a great hack for if you're thinking about giving your dolls bangs, but you're not really sure. You could make these removable bangs to kind of feel it out. It's really growing on me. And I might be delusional, but I actually really like it. And I kind of want to give this doll real bangs now. This next hack was commented by one of you guys, and then I later also saw a TikTok on it as well. And that is to use real human lipstick to give the dolls lipstick. That's like not permanent. Now this doll has some really pretty lips and they're a bit of a lighter color. So we're gonna try giving her a darker lipstick. I have this old lipstick here. You can tell it's definitely been used. Sorry if that's weird. And in the TikTok, they literally just smeared it right onto the doll's lips to start at least. So I guess let's do that. This feels so wrong. Okay, let's start there. And then they went in with like a little brush and kind of fixed everything up a little bit, which is also what was mentioned in the comment. They said to go in with a brush. It is moving very nicely on the doll's lips. Like that's really gliding nicely. The only problem I'm kind of running into is the texture. But I think if I just keep like carefully gliding this lipstick on the way I want, it might eventually look smooth. And then I can also fix up anything with a toothpick like they also did in the video. Okay. I would say this worked decently well. It definitely has a bit of a like a shininess to it and it's a bit sticky. So like it wouldn't be a great long-term thing to do. Like you'll eventually get hairs and dust stuck on it. But like for a specific photo or for a short period of time, this is a fun way to change the doll's lips and have it not be permanent. I actually really like that. Like that color also just looks so pretty on her. It's tempting me to like permanently make her lips that color. And it might even work slightly better with a matte lipstick because then it might actually kind of not be so tacky afterwards. I'm trying to think if like lipsticks ever really dry. I don't know. I don't really wear lipstick that much ever. I am also curious about lip liners because the comment mentioned that like you can use a lip liner as well and you could probably even just draw on right with the lip liner. So let's test it out. I have this like kind of brown color that I thought could look good with this doll and her brown outfits. And let's just try literally drawing it right on and see what happens. I definitely think we're gonna need to bring out the brush again to get like an actual nice finish. This isn't really smearing as nicely as the lipstick was, which makes sense considering like different consistencies. Okay, it looks really good. Oh my gosh, guys. This is actually kind of like revolutionary. And I feel like the matte, oh, dang it, I should not have done that. I really thought I could just touch the lips and it wouldn't smear like that. Okay, that kind of ruined it. Anyways, my point was the matteness of the lip liner is probably better for like preventing hairs and dust sticking to it. I do want to see just how easily this does come off though. I just have a damp cotton pad here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's creating a bit of a mess, but it's working. I'm actually getting scared. I feel like it's actually staining the side of her face a little bit. Why isn't it coming off nicely? Okay, with enough wiping, it did come off. Part of me is like, is the side of her face still slightly stained? I wouldn't keep this on for very long because I feel like there is a slight risk of staining the doll. Or maybe like a high risk, actually. Again, that was with the lip liner, though. Let's see how easily it comes off with this lipstick. Although I don't want to take it off this doll. It looks so pretty. I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful and not get it, like, all over her face. Oh, yeah, wow. Oh, yeah. One swipe, it was gone. The lip liner just had a bit of a stronger hold. I would definitely say this hack is a success. I would say I like the lipstick better than the lip liner. It goes on easier. It comes off easier. I like it. I like this hack. Yay! This next hack is from the Instagram account AK Shop Doll, which is the same account that we got the waist snatching hack from. And basically, they showed their method of making a made-to-move Barbie doll stand up on their own more easily. If you have Barbie dolls, especially made-to-move Barbie dolls, you'll know it's kind of hard to get them to stand on their own, which is why I tend to use doll stands. But if you want like a full body photo, sometimes it can ruin the look. I gave this doll these pink heels, and let's see how easily she can stand on her own. Okay, like that wasn't actually that hard, to be honest. And usually this is the case. I'm able to balance them pretty well. Oh, like, let's try this one more time. See how easy it is. Look at that. Like, that took me like 2 seconds and I was able to balance her. So personally, I don't really even have a problem with this to begin with. Oh, but in the video, they actually glued the doll's ankle joints in place so that they don't move around. And apparently it makes it a lot easier for the dolls to stand. And I'm realizing right now that this doll has pretty stiff ankle joints. Like, they will kind of stay where they're supposed to. So this would actually probably be better to test on a doll with looser ankle joints. Okay, I have Emily here, and she's by far the best candidate for this because she is easily the doll that I use the most. And her body is getting a little bit worn down. And her ankle joints are definitely much looser than the other doll. So let's try this again. I'm going to give her those same heels because they give a full range of movement at the ankle. And let's test how easily we can make her stand on her own. This is much more difficult. Oh, it took me a minute though, because again, her ankles are much looser and any small movement and she's going to collapse. Oh, to get a really authentic test, I'm going to do this one more time and we're going to time myself to see how long exactly it takes to get her to stand. Okay, that honestly did not take that long, but any small movement and she is, oh, yeah. Like, I didn't even touch her, I didn't move the table, I didn't do anything, and she collapsed. Oh, so let's test this out and let's glue her ankles in place. I wasn't a huge fan of using like super glue or whatever they used in the video, and then I actually scrolled in the comments and someone mentioned how you could probably use hot glue and then it would also be removable, which that seems a lot more up my alley, and I don't see why this wouldn't work. So let's try it out. I'm just gonna place like the smallest little dot over the joint there. I guess that doesn't look super cute from the front. Maybe on this one, let's glue it from the back. And then it can be a little bit more discreet. Okay, her feet are pretty stuck in place now. Let's see how long it takes for us to stand her up now that those are glued in place, okay? That was really quick. I don't know how to judge like how well this actually works as a hack, but just solely based on the fact that she hasn't fallen yet like she did the first time around, oh, that's a good sign. I guess we can call this, oh! Never mind. Like, maybe this would work better with super glue, but honestly, I don't see why it would, because the hot glue is holding the feet in place. Like, it would have the same effect. Oh. Maybe I just got lucky that first try. Like, you could definitely argue that it's easier to keep the doll. Gosh. Okay, I gave her some different shoes with a little bit more ankle support. Maybe this will work better. I don't know. What am I just... I feel like I'm actually having a harder time now that the ankles are glued. Okay, we're just gonna like lean her up over there, okay? We're gonna, yeah. I don't know what to call this hack. I have a feeling it would be useful if your dolls had like extremely loose ankles, but even Emily with her loose ankles, It didn't really do much. Maybe it's the hack for you, but it's not something I think I'm gonna probably use. I had higher hopes for this, not gonna lie. I'm sure the shoes are also a big factor, like certain shoes would be a lot easier than others, but honestly, I think I might have to call this one a fail, just because it didn't really do anything for me. I am glad that the hot glue is removable though, so now her feet aren't permanently like that. And let me know if you think I'm doing something wrong, or if I should try this again with some other sort of method or some other sort of way. Now, I'm still feeling quite discouraged from our Barbie lip hack at the start of the video, and I really think I could do it better. I did actually go in again and try to fix the doll's face, but I still don't like it. Like, what the heck was I doing with this? I do think this is slightly better than how we left her, but it's not, I don't know what, no. But anyways, I'm trying this method again on a new doll. Don't worry, it's not Zoe, it's just Zoe's doppelganger. And this time I went in with white polygel, which made it a lot easier to see what I was doing and the shape that I was making. I also took more inspiration this time from the TikTok videos that I saw instead of the original video, and focused on keeping the doll's lips more of a round shape and less long, if that makes sense. I then painted them with a few different shades of red to help with dimension, and finished with the top coat. And I'm pleasantly surprised. This is so much better than the first time around. They're so shiny, it's almost hard to like see exactly what's going on. Look at the side profile, those are voluptuous lips. You can see the side-by-side comparison of the doll without the big lips and with the big lips. I like both. I don't even know if I have a favorite. Like, maybe these are slightly overboard, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I do feel like they look a little uneven, but whatever. I'm not mad about it. And let me know what you think about my second attempt at these lips, and if it's a hack you'd actually maybe use yourself. Those are all the hacks that we're testing out today. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. Make sure to comment below and let me know which hack we tested out today is your favorite. And if you have any other hacks that you want me to try out, also comment those down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as I always appreciate your guys' support so much. And then you get to become part of the hashtag DD squad. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye!